Okay people, the wind's blowing a bit here, so keep your finger over the microphone. Yeah, piece of shit Chinese tarp. You know, it's actually two tarps, and they melt two tarps together, and so you got this like a melted seam up the centre, and the bark drips straight in the damn seam there. So, I mean, that is an all bloody thing. I just put that on a few seconds ago. The eyelets are bloody useless. See, this one just tore straight out. And, well, quite frankly, the wind keeps going underneath. It's not going to work. And also there, on the floor, at least in the front part here, is all wet. Fantastic. So I think she may have just about reached the end of the show here. Purely because that tarp was a heap of crap and the eyelets are torn out, and then it's torn up the centre of where the tarp is, which almost lines up with this here. In fact, if we look through, we can... Oh, you can't, but I can see the tarp flapping up and down. You can't expect much out of Chinese $6 tarps, although I did get it at 2/3 of the price. Well, I think they use about $15 in them tarps, but anyway, we might be reaching the end of the game here. For all of those who think I can just light a match and that's it, well, first of all, I can't because it's too close to the water tank and it will melt the damn water tank, which is full of water. Secondarily, I want to keep this floor. And thirdly, I just can't light fires whenever I feel like it. We're still a few weeks off yet before we can light a fire. And also, if the fire gets out of control or you accidentally cause a fire, you can actually face criminal prosecutions here. We are one of the only countries in the world where you can actually get 6 months jail for accidental fires. So, I've got to choose a day when the ground's nice and wet. In a few weeks' time. And I may just go ahead and sock into it with probably the reciprocating saw, be a bit quicker than box cutters, and we shall try and get rid of it all. It's a bit sad, but I mean, you know, what can you do? And like, really, honestly, if I had a good tarp, I would have got to the second year, but then I'm sort of faking it because the tarp isn't actually the original roof, is it? So, but anyway, I think as a temporary building, you know, it definitely serves its purpose. And I mean, if you want to sleep under a bridge, you can do that, but I would rather sleep inside a little place like this than sleep under a bridge. There's my old table. Actually, all this sort of from here back, the back half has all gone pretty well, except a little bit there. But that's all holding up all right. But anyway, I've been leaving tools and everything here since I was disassembling stuff, but I better get all this gear out. Because, yeah, I wanted to try and keep the house intact just to protect the floor from winter rains, because this is not treated pine. This is just run-of-the-mill stuff. And the thing is, I may actually go and put a tarp over this anyway, because I've still got another 2 more identical tarps. So I might put a tarp over this, and because it's so low, and because I can, you know, chuck timber on the top of it, it's not likely to tear to bits in the wind with a whole heap of timber over the top of it, and being so low, and then tied off to the front steel bar, and there's another steel bar at the back. So yeah, here we go. It's, yeah, wow. Finally game over, but anyway, I believe as a temporary house that has lasted for more than a year, we have achieved the purpose that it was built for.